Anthony's mechanics are really good. That's one thing in our system we really emphasize. We teach the Darren Slack system of getting to zero and developing proper mechanics. And we're very intent on making sure that our quarterbacks have the best mechanics that they can have. And that's one of my strengths as an offensive coordinator, is teaching those mechanics. And I feel like Anthony has excelled in that aspect, and he's really taken all the things that we've done to heart, and he is an expert at the mechanics. Not only can he do them well, but he can also teach them well. He's taken it upon himself to teach the younger quarterbacks in our program. He's taken a real leadership role in stepping up and helping younger quarterbacks clear down into the 7th grade level. So he's not just good at his mechanics, but he can also teach them well. You know, toughness-wise, I think he's exceptionally tough. He's played hurt for us and gutted out some tough things. He's a team-first guy. Not a lot of ego. He's willing to do what it takes to win, and we always know we're going to get his best effort. Anthony has to make lots of different throws. We try and do more than most of the basic high school throws, you know, slants and goes and things like that. We have those in our offense, but we also have some high-level throws that he's expected to make. We have an 18-yard comeback, and he does an excellent job on throwing that. We have difficult routes such as digs and ins that he has to make, and he's really progressed at making those throws and done a good job. Those are some things that we've really worked on in the off season to help him get better at. So he throws a lot of college type throws in our offense, and he does a good job with it. We expect him to be able to make a pre-snap read and identify the number of safeties that are high. We read leverage of the corners, and we also read linebackers. We cue linebackers at the snap on what those linebackers are doing to give us a man zone type of read off of that. So pre-snap, he identifies the shell over the top, and then you would look at the corners, and then at the snap of the ball, we're identifying linebackers and what they're doing. Anthony is also required in our offense to be able to read the defense on the fly. So yes or no decisions based on, you know, what the defense is taking away. He goes through a progression. We usually have a three-step progression in most of our passing plays, and he, you know, if we're doing a good job with most of our quarterbacks, we can get to the second read and do that well. I feel like he's been able to get to the third read better than most of the quarterbacks that we've had here. So he's ahead of the ballgame there. But also we expect him, we do have some run and shoot principles in our offense. So it's not just pre-snap reads, but we're also making decisions on the fly. We have a few plays where quarterbacks and receivers have to be in sync, and they're reading the defense's reaction on a play. So some pretty high-level stuff that he's expected to do, and he executes well. Anthony understands a system as it relates to us at Skyview High School. For us, we try and run a college-type system with progressions and reads and lots of decisions that Anthony has to make. So he spends a lot of time in the off-season studying the playbook. We spend time studying defenses. We expect a lot out of our quarterbacks in seeing what the defense is doing and then acting off of the cues that they're giving him. So he's expected to understand coverages, Within those coverages and the things that the defense is doing, he has to make decisions off of those things. So he does that at a very high level. We have very high expectations for our quarterbacks, and he has met and exceeded those expectations as far as understanding our system and what it is he can do. So we're pleased with this progress at this point.